So we're going to start today's class as always with a tiny little tune in, a little breath work, and this is going to be really useful, the breath work today, to build up our oxygen supply, build up the respiratory system so that you can keep breathing deeply throughout the whole practice to really get the best out of your muscles, the best out of building that strength. So to start, find a comfortable seated position, an easy pose, cross-legged. You can lift up your hips by sitting on any pillow you have. Spine coming straight, hands onto your knees or wherever feels comfortable. Closing your eyes for a moment. And we're going to start straight away with the breath work. Really easy today, so I want you to breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, really filling up your belly. And then exhale through your lips, pursing them like you were whistling for a count of 6. So let's do that again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carry on in your own time, moving in for 4 and out for 6 through your lips. Letting your breathing deepen automatically, sinking down, relaxing down into your practice, into your body. And everyone meet at normal breathing after your next exhale. And we're going to move on into the body. So starting with your hands onto your knees, we're going to take cat-cow in this position. So inhale, reaching your chest through. And exhale, sit on back, sinking back with your spine. Inhale, reach it forwards. Exhale, sink it back, moving into that spine. One last time, inhale. And exhale, sink it back. Alright, sitting up straight. Moving this cat-cow position into a circle, a rotating movement. So inhaling as you pull forwards and move from side to side, and exhaling as you move backwards on your circle, on your loop. Inhale. Exhale, move it back. One last time this side, inhale. Exhale, sink it back. Repeat the other side, inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Getting moving in your practice, inhale. And exhale, sink it back. Alright, either swing your legs around or roll over your knees. We're coming into tabletop position. So stacking those wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and straight away we're turning the fingertips out to the side. Moving into wrist circles, so press into your fingertips, take gentle circles in your weight around those wrists, warming them up, finding the strength in the shoulders and the arms. Being careful not to cause any pain, just gently warming up little circles. Alright, repeat the other way. Already see if you can find your core, pulling up your belly button a little bit to keep that spine long and straight. Alright, coming back forward. So turning your fingertips back towards the front. We're going to lift off one hand, doesn't matter which, and then face it, the top part of your hand down. So you can stay here using your supporting hand to keep the weight a little bit out of this hand, or you can start making a fist. And 2, 3. Keep it going, making this fist, clenching in as much as you can. Feeling the strength build in that lower arm. One more. And shake it out. Repeat on the other side. So you can use this in your own practice if you're building one, or anywhere in your day, just to add a little strength and release to your arms. Doing as many as feels good for you. One more. And let's shake it out. Alright. Sitting onto your toes, so you can tuck your toes underneath, sitting back onto your heels, or you can keep your toes untucked if it's a lot on those toes. And we're just going to carry on that strength in the arms. So like we're turning a faucet, as I've heard it explained. I don't use that word very often, but that's what it's called. So you're reaching your hands forwards. Try and keep your upper body like a bar, straight across. And you're drawing your fingers towards you as much as you can. And that's where the work comes from. So from this, we're then going to turn and back up. So keep on keeping your shoulder blades pulling back and your fingertips pulling back towards you, and you should feel the work in those lower arms. Remember to breathe those deep breaths, helping oxygenate your body, helping build up that strength as you work. Okay, one more. And we're going to take a heart opener, so clasping the fingertips together. Press the palms forward, reach it back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release, draw your hands down your back. Again, reach it forwards. Reach it up. Reach it open, let it go. One more time, press it forwards. Reach it up. And open, release. Walking those hands forwards, further forwards than your tabletop. Coming into puppy pose. So untuck those toes if it feels good. Keep lifting your hips up high. Inhale. Exhale, let your chest fall into the space, sinking down between those arms towards the ground. Releasing out any tension already in the upper back to allow for more mobility. Breathing deeply every time you exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. And roll on up, restack those hands underneath your shoulders, refinding that tabletop. Alright, so taking a little hip circle release, lift up your right leg, let's lift, keeping the knee bent. And start to make circles with that knee, big or small, whatever feels good for you in this moment to release into that hip. And the other way, reverse your circle, press into your fingertips. Okay, lengthen this right leg, reach the heel away from you. Reach your left hand away as well, until they can't reach anymore and they lift off the ground. And we're crunching it in, so reach elbow to knee. And stretch it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Reach it in, exhale. Reach it out. Two more, pull it in. Reach it out. One more, pull it in. Reach it out. Keep the leg off, plant the hand down. Draw the right knee towards your right shoulder, looking around to see it. Stretch it back. Keep the leg lengthened and reach it across your body towards the left side. We'll repeat that 2 more times. So pulling around to the same shoulder. Reach it back. Cross it over. One more time. Pull it in. Reach it back. Cross it over. Bring it back center. Plant that knee down. Repeating all that on the other side. So releasing the left leg. Keeping the knee bent. Make those hip circles. Pulling your belly button long. Up towards your chest. Keep that spine long. Alright, reverse those circles. Just releasing into the hips so that we can use our crunch better for the next bit. Releasing that leg long. The heel coming away from you. Right hand reaching long this time until they both lift off the ground. Crunch it in. Reach it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Reach it out. Exhale in. Inhale out. 2 more, reach it in. Press it out. Last one, reach it in. Press it out. Leg off, hand down. Left knee towards left shoulder, look around. Reach it back. Cross it across to the right side. And up. Crunch it in sideways. Reach it back. Cross it over. Lift it up one last time. Press. Reach it back. Cross it over. And bring that knee back in, planting into your hands. Step your feet back and find your high plank. Pressing into those fingertips, drawing the belly button long, pelvis coming into line. Taking a few breaths to find that strength already. And then press your hips up, bend your knees if you want to, if it feels good for you today, into your downwards facing dog. Taking deep breaths to release any tension that you've built, convert it into strength. Okay, so take one more press through your down dog. And then inhale, looking forward, walk forward towards your wrists into a forwards fold, releasing your arms down, making sure your feet are hip distance apart. And straight away we're going to press into those toes, bend your knees, sweep your fingertips, come up to squat pose. Really sitting back into your heels, hinging at your hips so that your chest can come through your shoulders, reaching forwards. Keep breathing. And reach it up, reach it back. Hands coming to prayer position, spine coming neutral. Finding our sun salutation. A, so toes together at the front of your mat. Find your mountain pose, spreading out your toes wide, planting into your feet. Lifting up your knees, lifting up that pelvis by drawing your belly button up. Your spine coming up long, but your shoulder blades falling down. Space in your neck, relaxing that face. Alright, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold over your legs, hinging at your hips. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen your chest, lengthen your legs. Exhale, plant your hands down, step it back to high plank. Lowering down, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows coming close. Inhale, press it up, upwards facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Downwards facing dog, one press, one deep breath. And walking forwards into half lift, feet together, spine open. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands coming to prayer position, moving straight into sun B. So squeezing those feet together, squeezing your thighs together. Bend your knees, sweep your fingertips along your mat, come up to chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step it back, high plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Reaching your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee through towards your chest. Step your foot as far forward as you can. Back heel turn down, find your warrior one, hips towards the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands down, back toes tucked under, step it back. High plank, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, press it back. Downwards facing dog. Reaching up your left leg, inhale. Exhale, draw it forwards, find your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, press it down, back toes tucked. Step it back, high plank. Bring your weight a little bit over your fingertips and lower down. Inhale, upwards facing dog. Exhale, press. Downwards facing dog. Take one deep breath. Exhale, releasing down. And inhale, step it forwards into half lift at the front of your mat. Exhale, fold on over. Squeeze your feet together, your legs together, bend your knees, sweep your fingertips along your mat, coming up to chair pose. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen up, mountain pose. Alright, so we're stepping back with the right leg, so that your legs are wide along the long edge of your mat. But we're turning out, so the left foot is turned out 90 degrees, the right foot is turned in a little bit, 5 degrees. Bending into the front left leg, warrior two. Straight away, finding your pulses, but always remembering to lift up this belly button, keeping the pelvis in line, the spine straight. So inhale, lengthen up the front leg, draw your hands in however feels good, and exhale, press it out, bending the knee. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, press. And we'll do one more. Inhale. Exhale, press. Arms long, reverse warrior. Arm down the right leg, reaching up and over, bending into the front left leg still. An extended side angle, moving the opposite way, drawing your forearm towards your thigh, reaching up and over, drawing that long line. Come back to warrior two. Turn your hips towards the front of your mat, stepping the right foot out to the side a little bit. Finding your humble warrior, clasping your hands behind your back, drawing your chest open. Inhale. Exhale, lower your body in the space between the front knee and the rest of the room. Arms coming up over your head, squeezing into that thigh. And lengthen, come all the way up. Step that back foot back in, reach it up. Both legs long, turning to the other side. So right foot turned out, bending into the right knee. Warrior two, arms long, finding your pulses. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, press. Keep it going, one more, you're almost there. Exhale, press, reverse warrior, arm down the left leg, up and over, reach. Remembering these fingertips, what they're expressing, how you're feeling. And remembering to breathe those deep breaths, carrying oxygen to those muscles. Alright, reach it forwards, extended side angle, forearm to the front, right thigh, reaching up and over with the other hand. Every pause filling with the breath. Alright, warrior two, hips towards that back end of the mat, stepping the back left foot wide, clasping the hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale, folding down in the middle of that front leg, reaching the arms up above your head. And reach it up. Step it back in, lengthen the legs, turn on out. Alright, so finding our goddess pose, both toes turned out. Bend the knees, make sure the knees are in the same line as the feet. If they're not, turn the feet, or try and use your glutes, the back of your thighs, to wrap underneath to pull those knees outwards a little bit more. Arms coming wide, sitting down as low as you can. Adding our pulses in here. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, press. One more. Inhale. Exhale, press. And hold down. Wrapping those thighs underneath. Spreading the toes out wide. Belly button rising. Spine rising. Chest open. So if you want to take this a little bit further, can bring your hands to prayer position for extra concentration, and you can lift one heel up, the other heel up, or both at the same time. If both are up at the same time, keep lifting up the top of your feet, pressing them up with the heels, and sinking down as low as you can. Keep opening your chest, shoulder blades coming down your back, thighs wrapping underneath. One more deep breath. And drop your heels down if they're up, lengthen your legs up, turn both toes in, hands onto the hips. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, we're folding down into a wide leg forwards fold, reaching towards the ground. Wherever you are, inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, lower down a little bit deeper so you can bend your knees if it's a lot on your hamstrings, protect yourself. Always focusing, if the legs are long, of lifting up those kneecaps, drawing the weight into the middle of the feet and away from the heels, and spine reaching long. One more deep breath. And inhale, lengthen your spine, come all the way back up to standing, turning towards the front of your mat, stepping both legs together. Finding the balance part of this sequence, so starting in tree pose. Let's start balancing on the right foot, lifting the left foot up, stacking that heel towards the ankle, to the calf, or to the top of the thigh, just always missing the knee joint. Hands coming into prayer position at heart center. Taking a moment, filling your pause with your breath, feeling your heartbeat under your fingers. And not worried at all about any wobbles, using them as a way to become more aware of where you are in this present moment without judgment. Loving your body, feeling thankful for where you are. And then bring that knee to center. And we're going to reach it back, drawing your body down towards the ground. You can bring your hands down or keep them off, into Warrior 3. Body and leg parallel to the floor, reaching behind you or in front. And then bring both hands down. So the same arm, the right hand coming to the ground. See if you can release your hips to the left side, hand on the hip or hand in the sky, half moon pose. Coming as high up onto your fingertips as feels good for extra challenge. Keep drawing your extended leg away from your head to the long line. And we'll revolve that, so left hand down towards the ground, twisting and opening to the other side. Alright, bring both hands down, walk your hands as close to your feet, your one foot as you can, lifting up that left foot towards the sky into a standing split. Keep drawing that glute towards you, lengthening up into the sky. Alright, lift it back up. Warrior 3. See if you can keep your leg off as you stand on up. Drawing that knee up towards you, so holding the knee of that left leg. Or reaching for the toe, you can wrap a belt loop or a dressing gown cord around the ball of your foot, holding onto it and reaching it forwards if you can't quite reach your toe. Standing up high onto the supporting leg. Alright, so you can stay here, or we're going to try and squat down. So bending the knee, reaching for the ground with the other hand, coming as low as you can, trying to keep that leg off. finding this balancing toe hold, or holding the knee and the leg. Alright, from here you can keep your hands off or draw your fingertips towards the ground. See if you can press into that top leg, slide the leg along the supporting leg and reach it back up to standing split. Feel free to pause and try that again as many times as you want to. Or we're going to step on in, finding your standing pose, reaching up. And we're repeating on the other side. So tree on the supporting left leg, so right leg coming to the ankle, the calf, the top of the thigh. Bringing your hands into prayer position. Deep breaths. Alright, so knee to center. See if you can reach it back into warrior 3. Hands of course can come down. And don't worry about having to do that, there's no judgment. It's just the same work in a different body, however feels good for you to do it today. Alright, both hands down. Left hand now towards the ground, right hand to the hip. See if you can open out towards the right side into half moon. You can also reach that hand up towards the sky. And we're revolving it, so right hand down to the ground, twisting, opening to the left. Okay, both hands down, walk the hands as close to the foot as you can, lifting that extended leg up towards the sky, drawing your body in close to your thighs, standing split. Okay, coming back to warrior 3, body leg parallel to the ground, see if you can keep the leg off, bending the knee a little bit as you come up to standing toe hold, so either holding onto the knee, spine up long, or reaching for the toe with the belt strap with your hand. Feeling the calf burn. Breathing deeply to give it that strength that it needs. And then either staying here or trying to squat all the way down, weight into the heels, sitting down into this seated toe balance. And again, either reaching for the ground or not if you want to, fingertips coming down. See if you can press, keep that leg off, reach it back, standing split. And step it together, lengthen, come all the way up. Alright, going a little bit deeper now, stepping the legs wide. Turning the left foot out, right foot turn in a little bit. The legs a little bit closer than we were in warrior 2, coming into triangle pose, inhale, arms wide. Exhale, folding towards that left leg, reaching for the shin, the ankle, or hooking that big toe, reaching up towards the sky. Breathing up to those top fingers, opening out your chest. Alright, come on up, hips towards the front of your mat, stepping the back right foot wide, left hand to the hip, revolve triangle, inhale, right hand up high. Exhale, fold forward and cross it over, hand coming to the outside of that front leg or to the ground beside the foot, reaching, twisting, opening. Knees pulling up long or bending a little bit. Alright, bend that front leg. Maybe you want to put the hand down beside the foot to step back. And then reaching that left arm behind towards the right leg. Find your twisted warrior. So we're going to add a little bit of strength work again here, either staying in this position or bring your hands to prayer position, twist towards the side of the front leg, towards the left side, and then draw that top right arm onto the thigh, finding your twisted lunge. And again, either staying here or seeing if you can bring the weight into the front foot and step it in to twisted chair, squeezing those legs together. Spine drawing long. One more deep breath. And seeing if you can step it back with the same leg, the right leg reaching back into your twisted lunge, not worried at all about any wobbles. We've done a lot of strength work, it's hard to settle back into that balance. Alright, reach your arms up towards the sky. And stepping the legs together, reaching it, stepping it back one more time. Moving to the other side, so turning the right foot out, left foot turn it in a little bit, finding triangle pose by inhaling, reaching wide. Exhaling, moving over that right leg, reaching towards the shin, the ankle, hooking that big toe. Reaching towards the sky. Okay, lift it up, hips turning towards the back of your mat, left foot reaching wide. Right hand to the hip, left hand up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, revolve triangle, reach it forward, cross it over, arm coming to the outside of the front leg or the ground. Twisting and opening. Alright, bend the front knee, step it back with the back left leg. Reaching the right arm behind you to find that left leg twisted warrior. And then again, we're adding in that little step in, so hands coming to prayer position, twisting to the right side, bringing the front forearm down. I'll show you turned this way. Bringing that top of the left arm down onto the right thigh. Twisted lunge. And then see if you can press the weight into the front leg and step the back leg in close. Twisted chair. Squeezing the legs together, pressing into the feet, spine drawing long. And we're going to step it back again. So lifting up the left leg, see if you can step it back and finding that lunge. Alright, reach up towards the sky, lengthen it up, reach it up, see if you can step your legs together, turn on around to the front of your mat and find your mountain pose at the front of your mat. And let's flow to the ground. So inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Maybe you can fold a little bit deeper, squeezing your legs in towards you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pull out your hands, step or jump back to high plank. And we're going to stay in our high plank. And a few more planks just to change it up. So for now, breathing into your plank. Pelvis drawing into line, pressing into your fingertips. And we're going to roll on out onto the right hand. So either you can bring it underneath knee down into gate pose or find your side plank. One foot in front of the other, extra balance. One foot on top of the other, extra challenge. Reaching this top arm up as high as you can. Remember to breathe as we move to the other side, either through tabletop or high plank. Okay, back to high plank. And come down onto your elbows into low plank. You can keep the hands facing forwards or you can clasp those hands together. And we're going to lift off the right leg. Draw it far away from you. Keep breathing. Lift off the left leg. Not at the same time as the right. Put the right one down first. We're not levitating. That's next. No. Alright, both feet down. Right hand coming forwards. Plant it down, left hand coming forwards. Almost there. Plant both hands down, unclasp if they're clasped, keep the hands facing forwards, elbows shoulder distance apart, and then you're reaching your weight forwards over your fingertips, pressing back to your heels, adding these pulses into your arms. Keep it pulsing. Keep breathing. One more. And bring those hands together, clasp them if that feels better for you. Keep it up. We're going to bring one hip down at a time. Dipping down on the right side. Dipping down on the left. Keep breathing. Keep pulsing. One more on each side. And back to center. See if you can press on up. Actually, you can keep the arms down, so you can walk the feet in towards you into dolphin pose. Or you can come on up on the hands as I was going to do before into down dog. So keep on pressing into your dolphin pose, or if you want to try a forearm stand by lifting one leg up, maybe keeping close to the wall if it's new to you, trying to reach back for the wall. Feel free to do that. And let's reach it down into dolphin. If you were in forearm stand, press on up into down dog. Roll it forwards, high plank, and lower all the way down to the ground. Good. Clasping the hands behind you, drawing the first two fingers towards your feet, so much so your back has to lift off, your legs lift off. Breathe deeply. And lower it down. 2 more times, lift it up. Lower it down. 1 more time, lift it up. And lower it down. Bring your hands beside you as we press on up into cobra. Or lower onto your elbows into sphinx pose if that feels better for you. Lifting up the belly button still, rising up. And then pressing back, sit back onto your heels into child's pose. Keep reaching the arms along to stretch those arms out. Doing a lot of work on them just then. And sit on up. Sit off to one side. Swing your legs around. And then open them wide. So adding in a nice wide little angle, not crazy, not a split, just a nice little angle reaching along your legs, or even to the toes, or even just in front of you, whatever you feel like in this moment. And we're inhaling, lifting up high, exhaling, lowering as low as you can, leading from this heart center, reaching towards the ground. Lengthen up, and we'll take both hands over towards the right side, adding in a little side stretch. And lifting up, move to the left side. Last pose of the day. or of this practice. Maybe you want to do a little bit more today. Okay, so lengthen up. Bring your legs together. Lower down one vertebrae at a time as we find Shavasana. Final relaxation, legs coming long, heels reaching towards the edge of your mat, palms facing up away from your body, giving space to your armpits. Spine drawing long. Take one deep breath and exhale, let it go. Let the relaxation come upon you. Letting your breath fill your body every time you breathe and every time you exhale, letting go a little bit more. Take at this time to fill your body with air and turn tension into ease and strength. Letting it go where you feel it with the exhale, and letting your inhale build up all the strength that you've worked on in this moment. Surrendering to the ground and to the support around you. Knowing that you have time to just be. And that you are enough right now, before the class, before any strength. And that you do this for yourself, for your joy, and for your ease. Okay, so pause and continue your Shavasana if you've got time. Up to 15 minutes. Set a timer. Or move out with me. Drawing your knees in towards your chest. Rolling over onto the right side and pressing. Coming all the way up into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Okay, so pausing in your seated position, maybe closing your eyes for a moment, bringing your hands to your heart, one over the other. Maybe you want to think something kind to yourself, something encouraging that you deserve, that is true to you. Or maybe you don't want to think anything at all, and just feel your breath. Feel your heart. And then we'll move one hand to your belly. And feel your breath there. Deepen your breath. Feeling how your body feels now. And being thankful for your body. Okay, hands onto your knees. And then we'll bring our hands to heart center, bowing your head down towards your fingertips. Namaste. Okay, so thank you for joining me for this class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.